So now up match number 2. Xiaoxia, the current Olympic champion, number 7 in the world, 28 years old, the oldest on the Chinese women's team. And there on the other side in yellow, I-Ching, Chinese Taipei, 24 years old, world ranked number 19. So the number 1 player for Chinese Taipei, who didn't play against China in the group match, Jill.
No, that's right. She was rested in that match, but she has actually won 9 and hasn't had a loss yet.
So a wonderful world championship so far for I-Ching. Good record. Can she continue that record? Hasn't lost a match, that's great. But she's up against the current Olympic champion, won the medal, the gold medal, Xiaoxia, in London in 2012. Again, Rio's not too far away, Jill, so she'll want to impose herself and make sure she dominates as best she can.
Yes, that's right. She'll gain vast experience against these top players as well. I'm not sure they play each other very often. 1 love.
And Xiaoxia has had some tough matches here. Seen her in a couple of 3-2s. She's come through them, but I just wonder if she's a little bit vulnerable. Nearly 4 years after that gold medal in London. I-Ching must have lots of confidence with 9 victories so far here in the World Championships. She must feel she can really have a go here.
Yes, although they played each other 4 times before. The latest was in 2014 at the Asian Cup, but Xiaoxia's won 4 times.
So if you follow your stats, then maybe I-Ching doesn't have a chance.
1, 2.
But form might provide a different answer. Let's see. A bit wild there on the forehand from I-Ching. I hope she doesn't feel she has to force it. If she has won 9 matches in a row, she should feel really confident. Her game, I would imagine, would be nice and solid. Although the extra pressure of playing an Olympic champion might just be forcing her hand. Xiaoxia right over the table. She's motivated here, Jill.
Yes, she certainly is. She's pumped up right from the word go. Both these players will be looking to get in with their forehands. Chen, she's got a really spinny backhand and forehand, such power. And she likes playing a forehand from the backhand side.
3, 4.
Xiaoxia a bit surprised from the bounce there off the table. That shot in the middle of the rally from Xiaoxia. Trademark of hers, the forehand that she just breaks the wrist on. You'll see it here. Guides it cross court, inside out, puts Cheng under amazing pressure, provides the opportunity for Li to attack further. Great to watch.
Lifts that service there on the backhand, spinning up. Jen's got to try and keep the service tight if possible, make it difficult for her opponent to get in.
Oh, she's missed it. Previous shot had clipped the net, gave her the opportunity. Cheng did well to fish it up off the table, and she's glad she probably did there. Give her the point. Maybe Li Xiaoxia wasn't expecting it back. Another cracked ball. Seen that quite a lot this week.
Yes, I think the plastic balls tend to break a lot quicker than the old cellulose ball. And I think also with the top edge in it with the bat,
Stop.
and that sometimes, you know, gets a little dent in it and that cracks it.
5-ball.
So honours even in this first game. 5-5. Stays really close to the table. When she's on her A game, doesn't miss much at all.
No, it stays close and takes it very early. Very wristy, spinny action.
Once again, same routine. Backhands close over the table, generating a lot of spin. But again, high percentage. She's not over-forcing it, trying to play clean winners. Something that I've really noticed.
Yes, as you say, you don't need to hit the ball that hard. I think a lot of it is about placement and changing the pace.
Like that.
5-8.
That was a great block. She just added an extra bit into that. Look at that, how she hits straight through it, snaps it down. She liked it.
She's really pumped up there. Fists.
5-all now, 3 points on the trot.
8.
Nice float serve though from CHENG, I-Ching.
Slow, spinny one. Just doing something different all the time. Lovely action there. Just brushing the ball.
Again, it's the spin that's doing the damage. And the placement, as you said earlier, Jill. There's Lucy Wen, front of your picture there. She's rested for this one. I wonder will she make her appearance in the final? I wonder will China get through to the final? At the minute they're in the driver's seat, Ding Ding's already chalked up the first point. Li Xiaoxia is trying to do equally. That's a great battle back in this rally there from Cheng I-Ching. Trailed 7-10, 3 game points again. She's just saved one. Maybe fortuitous. A little bit of the net playing its role. Nonetheless, saves 1 game point. 10-8.
Nice touch play there. Chen trying to stop Lee getting to the forehand with touch play.
10-9.
Oh, it's fast play over the table. She's changed it again. Showing who's boss. Good service third ball sequence there. Wasn't a bad return from Cheng. She's gone for it, flicked it through, but Li Xiaoxia, current Olympic champion, equal to it. Pumps the fist again. Game 1, 11 points to 9.
像这个10比7这个球，第2下就要锁人直线，不要连续给人。他的正手是可以的，反手是会输很多的。你有旋转的话，他就架了，是吧？接发球接的也很好，不能发一点长，能控制住短，能控制快一点，都挺好的，合理，好不好？再坚定一点啊！
看着站位，正手拉点直线，出点节奏啊！加油加油！吊完以后回到第2下。别顶啊！加油加油！有啊！加油！
Second game, Xiaoxia to serve, love ball.
So Xiaoxia to commence game 2. She left off game 1 with the serve. Cheng, she put in a good receive on the last one of the last game. She's very positive. Xiaoxia was very aggressive behind it. That's the difference at the moment, is these slow spins and the change of pace causing some problems for Cheng.
I think Chen's, because she's got a fast game, she likes this fast game, but Lee, she's changing the pace, spinny balls. She's expecting it to come at her a lot harder.
1-4.
Yep. Good block down the line. That one she played wide out to the forehand from the backhand wasn't quite strong enough. And played straight to Chen's bat. Lovely shot there.
Great return, created the opportunity. She really chiseled that one and managed to keep it short. Great technique if you can master it. Coming in on the short ball, giving it a little bit of spin. Once again, it's the slow spinny one. Gets Xiaoxia underway in each point. That was really short. I wonder if Cheng could have done something with that had she let it come towards her a little bit and attacked it. Instead, she blocked it back a little bit tentatively. It was an invite that Xiaoxia gladly accepted.
See Xiaoxia pinning Chen down the backhand. She's not able to get in with this strong forehand. And even if she does move, then Lee's in there and plays her wide down the forehand.
Nice pick up there from Cheng on that one. She's got to stay positive. She can't let Xiaoxia run away with it. She's got to try and hustle a few points. Try and break up the momentum a little bit.
Yeah, I think like you said, Johnny, you know, play something into the body, not just backhand. That's how Lee Xiaoxia, she likes that. She can dominate from that position.
Reckless there from Cheng. Maybe feeling the pressure a little bit now, feeling she does have to force it. Just amazing. There's almost like a step gap from players ranked over 20 and 30 against those players in the top 10. There just seems to be a little bit of a step in the women's and the men's. The extra composure or belief in the top 10 players. Wonderful backhands and forehands from Xiaoxia, the current Olympic champion.
You see the side spin, you can see it so well on slow-mo, how she comes round the ball. Is it wide out to the forehand? That short ball well, steps in with a backhand.
At the moment, it all seems very academic. I don't think Cheng's throwing anything up, but she's not mixing it up. It's the same serves, same play. Xiaoxia's knows exactly what's coming most of the time. I think Cheng has to really try and mix it up. Have a real go, change to a backhand serve, maybe from the middle, maybe try some long serves, go to the middle on the first attack. Try something different, because at the moment, it's one-way traffic.
Long serve lets her in, too easy. The service should be for your advantage to try and make the opening for a third ball, or keep it touch short if they have a good receive. But if you serve long, then you let them in straight away. But if you are going to serve a long serve, it's got to be a long fast one to keep them guessing.
And towards the baseline.
Yes.
Oh, that's better from Cheng, more aggressive, taking the game to Li Xiaoxia. Li Xiaoxia actually got the hardest one back, the one prior to the one she missed. She was more set up for the acceleration. There she is, she fishes that one back. This one's almost easier. She's in position. She just doesn't get enough power through the turn at the waist. Fast arm speed was lacking somewhat. 8-5.
6-8.
Xiaoxia best. The ability to change the speed and the direction and the spin. There's the heavy spin. She comes right through it onto the top spin. And then one of her strongest shots from the middle of the table, the inside-out forehand. Impressive stuff.
It certainly was then. And she, you know, she got a net ball, Chen, and she was there. She was able to pick it up, and the rally continued, and she made that wonderful winner.
Nice reach there on the wide forehand. Good idea from Cheng I-Ching. Make Li Xiaoxia work for it. She was equal. Bats kept really high in those moments to be able to move side to side. Losing time if you let the bat fall down. You've got more distance to pull the racket back up to meet the ball. These top players moving really quickly side to side. Rackets high. Accelerate through. So Li Xiaoxia now 10-7. She won the first 11-9. This is for a 2-0 lead in this second match in this women's team semi-final in Kuala Lumpur. Fitznazzi on the forehand.
Will she keep the service tight now? She needs to.
Through the minus spin. And on that note, there's a timeout called from Team China. Kong Lingwei there in the near side of the screen. The blue t-shirt, Chinese Taipei's Liu Chunlin. Cheng has to win this, I feel. Jill, if she doesn't win this, I think Li Xiaoxia will grow in confidence.
Yeah, difference, isn't it, when it's 1-all or 2-0, 2-0 up, you go back on for the third game with a lot more confidence. I think Chen has got to try and get in with the forehand, but Li Xiaoxia, she makes it difficult for her. She's pinning her into a backhand.
Yeah, I just think Cheng has to have a go. I know it's easier said than done. You're under pressure. You're playing the current Olympic champion. It's a semi-final. It's a big arena,
9-10.
big expectation. But I'd hate for Cheng to be sat at home later tonight and think, I didn't really give it a go there. Do something different. Change it to a backhand serve. Serve into Li Xiaoxia's short forehand. Do something that's different. Just mix it up a little bit.
That was a lucky one there. It was a long serve.
Wasn't far off on the double bounce hitting, so that was excellent. That was difficult for Li Xiaoxia. Back to 10-10. Interesting now. Oh, you don't become Olympic champion for nothing. That shows you the strength of character, mental belief. To take on a shot like that, third ball, look at the angle she got in that backhand.
Yes.
Love to see players owning the moment, taking the initiative, making things happen, not being passive, waiting for your opponent to make an error, because that might never happen.
No, no, and she plays the angle so well.
Oh, but look at that, equally impressive. Spins round after the serve. Crashing forehand. What a winner from I-Ching to bring it back to 11-all.
Clever service, wasn't it there?
I-Ching did well though. She got out her body out of the way, played the attack down the middle of the table.
11-12.
Equal to it. Game point again, Li Xiaoxia. Nice change of serve from Cheng. Top spin. If she could win this game, it would just create an element of doubt in the mind of Li Xiaoxia. Showing what she's made of in these pressure moments.
Yeah, receive popped up. She stepped in and put it away with that beautiful backhand there.
And it's the top spin. She looked a little bit jumpy there. Nothing smooth about that forehand. Maybe the forehand serve was kicking at her and she couldn't quite settle on it. Be interesting to see that again. Actually, it's probably the quality of the serve from Cheng, because as Cheng's gone in on the action, I thought Li Xiaoxia looked as if she was ready for the backhand receive, and then by the time it's come into the forehand, because Cheng's changed it, that could have been very clever tactics there from Cheng. That's twice she's caught her out with a forehand serve. Top spin.
13-14.
It's difficult to keep her out on her own serve though, Jill. She comes in behind her serve so strongly. Li Xiaoxia. Once again, game point to go to 2-0. Excellent variation on the serve again from I-Ching. The receive from Li Xiaoxia just seemed to clip the net to put Cheng off. And whilst a spirit effort it was, it wasn't enough, quite simply, for I-Ching. Now it trails 2-0.
如果短是完全有产生，动手产生的这个发力线很好，攻的很好，咱们配合的长的这个位，多形成相似，知道吧？把前三板一过以后，再上攻，多形成相似，它都人都大的力，好不好？在本地的啊，技术，然后现在非常好，现在整个就是正手换着手头，是吧？如果是应该一拉住，就是人一过去，加点保险，拉这就好。
So Cheng with a serve needs something special here. Maybe she's had a little think about that second game, particularly at the end. A couple of little nuggets maybe tactically for Jill to think about in this third game. See if she can mix it up a little bit against Li Xiaoxia. Otherwise, you just get the feeling that we're in for another 3-0.
When I've seen her play before, she's been very dynamic. Takes the ball early with a forehand. I haven't seen her do a lot of that in this match. But to be fair to Li Xiaoxia, she's stopping her actually getting in with a forehand. But maybe Chen's got to do something to try and get in with a forehand a little bit more. Perhaps not play so many to the backhand, plays more to the middle, so it doesn't go quite at a wide angle.
Things seem to speed up for a second there. Again, all came from the Cheng serve. She served a topspin this time. Good variation. Hopefully she considers that. Variation of serve. Topspins towards the end of the second game also gave her an advantage. Of course, she doesn't want to do it every serve because then Li Xiaoxia will get on top of that. Beautiful forehand topspin. Love the way she swings through it, Li Xiaoxia. Accelerating through the ball, finishing the stroke. Just too strong here, Li Xiaoxia. Whilst there were glimmers of hope at moments, I just feel that she's too solid.
Timeout.
Too much to offer as a timeout's called by Team Chinese Taipei. Feels like it's slipping away, perhaps.
Yeah, I think Li Xiaoxia is very strong. No matter what you put at her, she's there. She can block. She's got good serve. She follows in. Sorry, Johnny.
Yeah, I know. I just think that there are moments where she's vulnerable, and I just feel if Cheng really, maybe she's not on her A game. Maybe it's been a long tournament. But I just feel if she could grasp that opportunity, maybe there'd be a slight chance. Just puts a couple of points together. Topspin serve, glimpses of a tactic that might work, but then of course fizzles away again.
Wait a moment. 1-4.
Let's see what she can do after her timeout.
5-1.
After this match, when she goes back and has a debrief with the coach, and look, it'd be interesting to see how many forehands she's actually got in this match.
And how many unforced errors. So again, there's another moment where she doesn't necessarily have to force it. She could just stay relaxed and rally. Because Li Xiaoxia's made mistakes in this match as well, so exploit them. 7-1 though, 2-0. Looks ominous here for Cheng I-Ching, 24-year-old from Chinese Taipei in the foreground here in yellow. Could be advantage China once again, 2-0. First team to 3 progresses to the final, where Japan await. Good idea for Cheng to go to the middle, but we'll see it here. Excellent movement from Li Xiaoxia. Look how she moves to the side. Weight transference is good. Look what it means to her.
Nine, two. Nine, two.
So at 2-10, 8 game points, 8 match points for Li Xiaoxia to win this second match within the overall team match. And that backhand goes off from Cheng. 11 points to 2, a convincing third game win, and overall 11-9. 15-13, close in the second game. That was the chance for Cheng I-Ching. Li Xiaoxia closes it out 11-2, and that was convincing, Jill.
It was convincing, yes. I mean, I don't think she competed, having watched her in some of the other matches. Chen, you know, she's got a great forehand, backhand, but I didn't see any of the flair that I'd seen in previous matches.
And maybe that's why the score was so one-way traffic. 11-9, 15-13, 11-2. Li Xiaoxia, China 2, Chinese Taipei 0.